Well, ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops 7 is revealed. I slept in. We got like 5 seconds of what Black Ops 7 Zombies looks like. So let's check it out here. You got obviously the new transit-esque map with Farm coming in. Dead Ops Arcade 4 as well, which, I mean, hey, I think Dead Ops Arcade could actually be fun, but let's actually talk about some things. Now, I want to just show some clips from Milo because he's basically saying that this is Black Ops 6 too. And I think the only content creator I can really trust nowadays is Milo, just because not many of the other content creators really say it how it is. So let's listen to Milo here, just talk about what he thinks.
Systems situation,
yeah.
Captain.
So it's no new systems.
As Kevin said, the experiences you're playing in.
So it's Black Ops 6 too.
The maps are going to be what the exciting thing is for them, rather than big systems changes.
That's tough.
Now, I'm going to be super honest with you guys.
That's not it.
That's not good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, BO6 has pretty good gameplay, but if this is a year where it just feels like they could have been maps in BO6...
What's the point? Why buy the game?
Why? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Why are we paying $80 for it?
Yeah,
You know
I agree. I agree. And so expect field upgrades, expect gobblegum, expect armor. This is not a direct BO2 sequel. And I think Milo really says it great also about the story, that he's worried about it, and this is not a good sign.
I feel like with Reckoning, they really burned us.
Yeah.
And I worry that that burning us has sort of sent us into a place now that is going to be very difficult for them to come back from.
Yeah.
I miss the old zombie storyline.
And that's tough.
So much.
Me too. We all do. Any OG player does.
One of the first times ever where I feel so dejected about the direction they've taken the story in, and in my view, the sort of the room for this to be disrespectful to their previous story and
with Tom Kane
voice actors.
Yes,
Tom Kane,
exactly.
It concerns me a lot.
I think this game has a bad, like, it's got to do a lot of stuff to really bring back OG players, and it's crazy because Mr. Dally JD actually tweeted this out. He said, according to Treyarch's Kevin Drew, Liberty Falls is believed to be the most played zombies map of all time. I even stated that this is basically transformed zombies into a camo grinding mode. There's no going back. I've heard some people retaliate by saying, well, what did you play more in Black Ops 3, the Giant, or like other maps? But it's like, okay, sure, I camo grinded on the Giant, but guess what? I have way more time based into the other round-based maps because they're actually of quality. So I think that's just such a stupid argument. But here, we actually have our first image of the original crew. There's going to be 8 playable characters in this. So we have the original premise, which somehow is a Dark Ether variation of them. We don't understand how that is. You can see that they're actually standing in Farm. So this is basically the new Zombies map. We're only getting one Zombies map, and it says it's the largest map ever. I hate when they say that. I'm going to be honest. Like, we had this back in MW3 Zombies. That is the biggest nothing I've ever seen. Like, when you say it's the largest map ever, I don't get excited about that as a Zombies fan. To me, that makes me more worried than anything. Now, they have stated, like, I watched Codename Pizza's video and Dalek's video where they said that there's 6 POIs and they're all going to be extremely unique, but there's also Fog coming back, so it's similar to Transit, but it's like a dark ether-fied version of it. You can see like all the purple in the background. Definitely makes me a little bit worried. There is some sort of wonder vehicle as well. I think John actually showed us what the map is going to look like. So apparently Farm is going to be in the middle with 6 POIs, and each of these areas is actually how you get into each of the map POIs. Now, the map is going to be one large map, but essentially you're only going to be able to play survival maps like Transit. Now, am I excited about that? I am, just because you do have survival aspects into the maps. I think that actually is pretty cool. I am just a little bit worried about the map being like an actual Outbreak-style map. So it's not really Outbreak that's coming back. It's just a massive version of Transit. And so here is this new vehicle that you can like upgrade on the back of it. It kind of looks like some sort of like big pack-a-punch looking jet. I see Hidden Experimenter here, Warzone car instead of the bus. I gotta like that. That's funny, man. So, yeah, there's 3 Abomination mounts on the hood. There's a Wonder Waff DG2. Sounds like it could be fun. I definitely think this is going to be a co-op based zombies map, though. I don't think this is going to be really anything towards being anything else. I don't know. And so the thing I'm actually more excited about, though, is that Dead Ops Arcade 4 is coming out. Now, I love Dead Ops Arcade 3 and 2 and 1. I loved all of them, right? And so seeing this come back and actually having some gameplay, we're actually confirmed to get this. This was literally been created by one developer. And so the fact that this one developer is still in it gets me really excited, because Dead Ops Arcade 3 was incredible. So for anyone that is excited about that, to me, honestly, this was the most hype part of the reveal to see this, because Dead Ops Arcade 3 was teased to have a 4th game mode, and now we know it's officially coming with Black Ops 7, and honestly, I hope it's fun. I'm going to be honest. This is actually the thing I'm most excited about. So it'll be crazy. And then also, they revealed this like tiny teaser of what happens at the end of Reckoning. This guy's holding a zombie skull that looks like something from Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't know how that's gonna get anyone excited. I don't know. I know everybody always like says that I'm like super negative, but it's just like, it's tough, because like after the Reckoning was supposed to be the map that really set us up for Black Ops 7. And it's like when John tweets stuff out like this, where they're saying like Activision confirms that they're bringing back the operators, the gobblegums, the armor plates, like it's tough. It's tough to really get excited about it. And like I said, I genuinely forgot that it revealed today. Honestly, in terms of the hype that I've been seeing, it's definitely mixed bag from just reading a bunch of my comments here. Like, some people are like Delio are saying it's modern zombies again. Some people are incredibly excited. Milo Vanguard reaction. So I don't really know how people are supposed to get excited about like Farm coming back, you know, because again, Black Ops 2 now is like 13 years old, and I don't know, it's been a long time since we've actually been able to play these maps, and they've already been ported on BO3 in a great way. Black Ops 3 already has like incredible custom maps like Vivictus in terms of Outbreak style, and I don't know, like I'm definitely not sure in terms of how to feel for this here. We also see that John confirms that this is a 3rd iteration of the crew. So everything that happened with Primus and Ultimus still happened and is completely canon. However, this is the Dark Ether original crew. Okay, I mean, I don't really get it. The Dark Ether story to me doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like it, and also I fully agree with Milo. Like, they're 100% probably going to be recasting Tom Kane, just like how they recasted Raul Menendez, because unfortunately the original actor passed away. And so I think that is just going to end up being something that is going to be controversial just in and of itself, because these are 4 incredibly beloved characters, and if they're done a bad service with this game, people are going to be extremely upset about. And then finally, the last thing that we have here is that Black Ops 7 Zombies will feature CGI intro cutscenes. So we're actually going to be getting more cutscenes than what we got for Black Ops 6. So as a whole, my honest thoughts, if I'm going to be real with you guys, I genuinely just think that this is pretty much what the leaks were saying. It's pretty much Black Ops 6 2.0. We're getting another version of Cold War. And for some people, that's exciting. For some people like myself, I could care less. I don't know. It's Black Ops 6, but like slightly better, slightly worse. I mean, for some people, like I said, this is exactly what people want. I think it's 100% without a doubt that Zombies has lost its original identity. So if you're coming into this, and it sucks because this is the way this game was marketed. It was marketed as a Black Ops 2 sequel. They are literally nostalgia baiting fans and showing farm and like bringing back transit aspects, but it's within the modern Zombies atmosphere. So it's like, it's never going to be the same thing that you guys have wanted. They are trying to show you glimpses of the past while selling you the garbage Warzone mechanics. And that's just how it is. You know, if you like Warzone, if you like Black Ops 6, you're going to love this game. For me personally, the map does sound interesting. I think it could be interesting. However, it could be awful, especially because largest Zombies map ever does not mean anything to me. That just means like, it's either going to be filled with nothing to do, or it's going to be fully reliant on this vehicle, and there's going to be like a bunch of glitches and stuff. I have zero excitement for this, to be honest. Like, it does not seem like something that is going to change people's minds on Zombies as a whole. And it's just sad because it's like, I see people that are still more excited about people just bringing back transit onto Black Ops 3. And I know Zella and Dobby are bringing back Transit probably around the time that this is going to release. And so, I don't know. Like, it's just going to be funny to see, like, which one people are playing more when both of these maps come out. And so, if I were to give you, like, my rating out of 10 for this reveal, honestly, I would give it, like, a 4. I think it's basically, if you've been paying attention to the leaks, this is exactly what we've been knowing about so far. And honestly, I hope the game does well. The fact that they're bringing back in the systems, that's just an L. I'm sorry. Regardless of what you think, like, nobody wants to play Black Ops 6 mechanics again. We're tired of playing up in Warzone. We're tired of all this, like, parachuting nonsense, bro. We just want OG zombies. This is all people want, and they still refuse to give it back to us. And so, what's saying that Black Ops 8 is not going to be another Warzone game, right? This is the thing. It's like we're always going to be tied in with Warzone mechanics now, simply because this is the will of Activision. And I don't blame anyone at Treyarch for this. They are literally doing what they can, right? Like, I see people blaming Kevin Drew for the fall of zombies and stuff. No, man. It's not his fault. If anything, it is just the popularization of Warzone. And Kevin Drew stating that Liberty Falls is the most popular map now in Black Ops 6, potentially of all time, he even said. To me, that says it all. That says that Zombies is now fully migrated into the Warzone audience, and what people loved about it in the OG days is essentially now lost to time. I think this is essentially what's going on, and you can take that or you can leave that, and I think a lot of the OGs will leave it, and I think a lot of the new players will enjoy it. So, am I going to be covering the Zombies game mode? Yeah, I'll be covering it, but I'll definitely be going to GTA 6 for sure once that comes out, because I don't know if I'm going to be enjoying this game mode for too much longer. So let me know what you guys are thinking about the Black Ops 7 review. I want people to realize, like, I'm not incredibly pessimistic about this. I'm just giving you the most brutally honest review, because ultimately, this is just Black Ops 6 2.0.